It's off. Should be back on soon. Okay, I want to see this. Oh, okay, nice. You can kind of see the HP bar. Is on it? Yeah. Wait, we restarted it. Yeah, the vertical thing exploded. That's okay. I don't know. We'll fix it. Okay. I still have crystals from last week, maybe? That's okay. Or maybe those are not last week's. I definitely forgot to sell them 1 week. Oh god, what did I just do? There we go. Hmm. Okay. We're back, we're back. That's fine. Let me see. There was something I needed to do. This character should check for uh Hexastat. Yeah, first is reclaimable. Yeah, it's per stream, so we grab 337. Okay. All right, let's see if there's a Kalos. There's not. There's an E Calling G Blink. I hold P3. I feel like maybe I should just solo E Calling. Damn. Do I really want to do that? Or maybe we just start farming for today. Maybe that's the thing we should do instead. Okay. Let me see. Checklist. Angler Company? Could do that. T1 just got over 3'd. Okay. This is a best of 3 as well? What? I don't think I've ever been pushed by that. That's a thing that can happen? I don't think I've ever seen that. Interesting. Oh, I hate this pattern. Okay, hold on. Oh my god. First try. Very good. Hmm. Can I shoot in here? There we go. Uh, as long as the robot isn't the fast little fucker, it's usually not too bad. Yeah. Okay, there's definitely no callus right now. Ah, that is fine. Can you fall off the map? What's up here? No. Oh my god, this map's kind of big actually. bad. Noob. I'm a noob for that one. Most definitely a noob for that one. I just as the mobs, it's cause I have a pinpoint salvo. It's like Lumi, it's a Xenon Marks that's hitting it. But it also doesn't do enough damage. Like, your actual thing does like 250 bill, Janus does not have that much damage. Yeah, it doesn't do enough. Like, all the damage is coming from the other thing. Didn't know you can adjust the direction of the bullets on the mech? Ah, yeah. You just point it up or down. Dude, this is kind of crazy. T1 is still in this game. It's 0.3%. I'll take it. Time to farm a little bit. Sure. And then T1 is winning again. Wow. T1 got some crazy plot armor. Damn. And T1's winning. Interesting. Hmm. Whoa. Oh wow. Oh, that game. Oh, that definitely looks like game. Very broken or what? Wow. T1 won this game? Shit, bro. That's fucking crazy, actually. Dude, they were down like 6, 7K. Oh my god. That's crazy, too. Wow. Wow. Okay. It's kind of windy right now. Damn. Feel like those passes, 100 frags. I probably should put them on some characters for M3 M4. Maybe especially my Lumi and my Merc. Not gonna lie. And not claim them on my Xenon. Who do you think is the GOAT of Osu? I feel like nowadays it just has to be MREC. But I mean, during my time, definitely Cookie Z. Cookie Z definitely like. I mean, I kind of stopped playing before the White Cat and MREC era, I guess. But definitely Cookie Z when I played. To me, Cookie Z still. I mean, kind of like that. He might still be the GOAT. Undisputed. I think if more time passes, then MREC kind of. MREC is kind of like Magnus Carlsen, I guess. And Cookies he is more like Kasparov or something. It's just new gen OP. Yeah, that's all it is. Agreed, but still, what the fuck? What do you mean? And I'm Paul Morphy, by the way. The comparison? It literally is just that, though. You know? The thing is, I don't think Cookies is Wayne Gretzky. GN's playstyle, that guy's sicko mode. Yeah, that is kind of crazy. GN is definitely different. I kind of want to get back. No. I don't want to get back in Osu, but I want to get a tablet again because honestly, I need to pick that shit back up. Shit is ass. Every time I want to play again, my right wrist lets me know. I need to find my old grip for Osu again. I actually don't even remember how I used to grip it, but I changed my grip and I definitely lost a lot of aim. Unlucky. Yeah. Now my grip is like a for fun grip. It's not a serious grip. Unlucky. Maybe I could. I think it's similar to my old grip. I gotta try it out. We got 1,400 frags. I don't know if I need to farm more or less yet. Later on, I actually got to farm more. More for energy later on, hopefully. As a returning player when Lua was peak. Oh wow. Should I keep my arcanes at 21 and wait for Eternals? No, it's easy enough to 22 them. Like in the long run, it's still pretty good mileage. The arcane pieces, you're gonna be using them to fight Limbo anyways. Limbo is the boss that replaces the arcanes. Kind of. I guess Cowling replaces the shoulder. But arcanes stay relevant until you do that. So it's not really worth keeping them at 21, kind of. Like, you'll get enough mileage out of getting those 4 extra stars. For sure. A streamer without a vac pet? Pog? What is that? Pog clap? Wow. Oh, never mind. I should get the vac pet. It's just that I don't know. I don't mind manual looting right now. I did the math like yesterday. It should be 1 cent a day. That's what it comes out to be. Or no, 1 cent a minute. Gives me hope to continue playing. You can loot manually, it's just more annoying. I mean, VacBet, the rotation is over in like 10 seconds. Manual loot is maybe like, I don't know, 20 or something. Can't afford one for a few months. That's okay. Thanks trying to get the training wheels off. Still getting used to all the changes. There have been good changes. There will be continually good changes. Butterfly's way better than before. Oh, of course. Of course, of course. As always, you're also playing simultaneously in the worst time, right? It's gonna keep getting better. Best and the worst time. Come back in a couple of years, we'll start handing out Pitch Boss for free. Drop rate for Pitch still cheeks. When Lou Will existed, it used to pretty much never drop. They did increase it a bit. Right now, if you have max drop, it's about 1 per 40 runs. So 2.5%. It's still bad, but like there are people with 9 set. It's if you play enough, eventually it'll happen. Can't comment much more on that. Obviously not brute forceable, unfortunately, but I really need to fix my posture, dude. I'm gonna raise my desk a little bit. Pray for pity system, maybe. They need a pity system for that. Pitched, to be honest, we do have Gollux. So some of the pitched items are still not even that relevant because Gollux is so good. I think Reboot and Pitched Boss just is not very compatible. Pitched is definitely like a reg server thing. In the same way that Hexa is also for reg server. A lot of these mechanics that are Reboot, I don't know. They're not very good in Reboot because you can't trade. Same with Oz, right? Oz rings in the past was not very friendly for Reboot. There was no other way other than to grind the tower until you got your ring that you wanted. So it's always just been like this. Have a bunch of RFSs on mules, but not on DS. It is what it is. Can you clear content? Yeah. You can definitely clear content without pitch boss. Maybe not like the hyper end game. You actually do need pitch boss for that at the moment. At least like some. Minimally like probably 4 set, I would say. I don't know. But it doesn't really matter. There's not many people even doing that. These are like bosses that are... You gotta find the right people, playing the right classes, and then you also have to be really, really strong. There is content like that in the game right now, but... Yeah, otherwise you can kind of do everything. No, that's completely fine. There's also a lot of power creep coming, so even if you can't do it right now, let's say, with the same gear, you're gonna get a lot of free damage because they release skills. In June, they're releasing 2 more skills that give pretty much every class a lot of free damage. So that'll happen. A lot of... Yeah, because like right now, if you don't get lucky with gear, there's not many upgrades you can make. The power creep that comes will give you, yeah, I mean, let's say 10 FD, 10 final damage, which, yeah, lets me actually do a couple more bosses that are available now that I can't do. Meanwhile, they're in Champ Select, T1DK, Game 2. Can't wait for them to lose T1? Then put in Smash, and then lose again? You don't think they're gonna 2-0 here? I'll be honest, I feel like, well, even without a VAC bet, kind of thinking about it, the money you get from farming isn't that crazy. If you're actually like just target looting fragments, that's also a possibility if you can't loot a map. I feel like you actually don't lose a crazy amount. You definitely lose if you don't pick up everything, but if you just boss enough, maybe the losses are not that significant. Like, you could maybe argue that it's never worth buying a VAC. Doing right now 800 mil a WAP, 260, that's honestly okay. I think those rates sound fine. Just do your best to loot. That's not bad. Definitely hurts a little bit more if you're new to the game, because the money does matter when you're actually farming. Makes a bigger proportion of your actual income. The thing is, if I don't mind running around looting, if I can figure out loot rotations, yeah. The more difficult part is, yeah, I guess, being able to full clear while doing that. Used to running around in circles for like 10 hours a day, yeah. Coming from BDO, I see. Yeah, I mean, Maple Story used to not have back bets. So, I'm pretty used to it as well. They weren't even a thing when I farmed a lot. 15k hours? Damn. To be honest, I don't even know... I don't even think I'm like almost 15k hours in this game, I think. I don't play this that much without streaming, and I've streamed maybe like 11k hours. I don't think I've streamed or played 4k hours off stream. I don't think there's a way. That is a lot of time, not gonna lie. Yo, Jeff, hello. Oh, Zyra Khan? Interesting. Zaya Bedge. Yay. Wait, why is my... What the... My left key was just not working? I think this keyboard is like dying, actually. Unlucky. I feel like some of the keys are definitely way less responsive than they used to be. Dusk was a game changer? Oh yeah. I think if you're manual looting, you pretty much should use Dusk. Dusk lets you... Is that true? Maybe not. Maybe you could use Dawn too. I don't know. I prefer Dusk though. Oh, you're Nightwalker. Yeah, you could full loot. Full clear, full loot. For sure. Me too, in that sense, I guess. It is every minute, but honestly, it makes looting... You're not scared of like letting stuff expire. I just like Dusk. Maybe Xenon actually turns to ball farming in the future though. But keyboard, I have a really old Quickfire TK from Cooler Master. It is 12 years old now at this point. I think the switches are finally giving out. Yeah, cherry reds. The switches are finally dying. But I don't even think it's the switches. The switches are actually like okay. It's more that maybe there's like dust in the keyboard. Yeah, I can ball from this map, but have you looked into customs? It's a good rabbit hole to dive into. I have keyboards. There is this keyboard. I mean, I really like this layout because the up arrow key and the end buttons are right next to each other. I did buy a keyboard from YMDK that has this layout as well. It was called a YMDK 96 Melody. That keyboard's really nice. I use it at work. But I can't really use other layouts. Because if there's no space between these two, like I don't have this space on my keyboard. Oh, you guys don't see it. There's nothing here. This entire thing is like sat right on top of the up arrow. So it makes it really easy to hold end. My end is usually my hold downs. Unfortunate. Custom mapping? Not really. Not really. It's because like the numpad is like that. There's not very good layouts like that as a thing. There is another keyboard that I want, but they're out of stock. It is the same layout, but it's the Frog TKL 8K from Geonworks. It's the same layout as well. The physical layout, yeah, it is really unique. It's like this exact layout that I want, where there's a numpad that you can remap into the arrow keys, and then you like toggle it into the numpad. There's not that many keyboards with that. Those are like the only two that I found. Yes, the keys do say 0 and 0, 0. Yeah, so it splits up the insert button as well into the numpad. I get to 50 stacks today. I don't know if I should say Incernium or move to Burning Cernium. Usually it doesn't matter, I would say. The recommended thing to do is just kill in your level range. They both might be in your level range, but if you can kill Burning Cernium, they have the same EXP because they're the same mobs, let's say, mob levels. But there are maps in Burnium that have like 38 spawn, I want to say. Ramparts 3 being one of them. Eastern Ramparts 3 is my go-to map. There's that. Yeah, probably the best map in that region, I guess, in terms of mob spawn. Okay. We can do Callus real quick. 46 minutes ago? No, I have work. It's OBS crashed because I'm doing like a little dual or not like multi-stream test. I'm also streaming to YouTube, but I changed like the vertical layout and OBS didn't like that. So OBS died. Yeah, I've been streaming for a while now though. I guess, but the timer and stuff all restarted. We're also watching T1 versus let's do a flag race. T1 DK. Game 2. So I do want to finish this series. Are there more games, by the way? You're getting a standing desk for the amount of time you spend on Maple. I stand at work a lot. This desk actually is a standing desk, but it's not automatic, so I don't like raising it or lowering it. And it's also kind of problematic. I probably should just change the legs. The crank, yeah, it is the crank. It is old. Yeah, I mean, I probably should. Probably should just get it. Oh my god, I'm just bad at flag race, dude. What the f... That's bronze. Let's redo that. Yeah, so like, I kind of, yeah. The automatic ones where you can save the heights, which is all of them, I guess. Those are kind of nice. But the crank, not very possible. Gotta count the number of cranks is crazy. I haven't gotten used to it while whopping, but so good. Yeah, I feel like I would just whop sitting down and then maybe do everything else standing up. Yeah, I might look into it. That's better. I'm gonna use the restroom and then come back and farm. Be right back. Let's see, anything I need to prep? MVPs, 2Xs, something like that. Something like that. Okay, cool. Be right back. Oh, another issue is I'm usually cold in my room, but I feel like there's not a good temperature I want to hold it at. Let's go to Rian. What's your weekday schedule like? I go to work at 9. Play some pickleball after work. Oh, what did I just do? Nothing? That's crazy. And then I come home, either nap or just get straight on Maple. And then I sleep. Play a couple. I went to the golf range today, and then I took a nap after work. Golf, went out dinner with coworkers, and then came home and slept. Yeah, I mean, pretty normal schedule. Not normal. Not normal. I'm not gonna say that. Pretty chill. It is. All right, time to watch more League of Legends. I'm feeling nice. That's the usual shit. Pop a WAP and start feeling tired immediately, regardless of what I'm doing. Oh no. Yo, Husky MS, appreciate the follow. Not the follow, the tier 1. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Appreciate that. 20 frags. What am I doing with this? Oh, this origin maxing. Yes. We will be origin maxing. Where even are my notifications? Time to shout. Appreciate the follow. Why do you still farm on Kana? Because I like the class. It's mainly, I mean, this character was one of my mains at some point. Rate slightly better? No. There's gonna be Legion Champions in the future. It's a system where you get more damage the more characters that you have that can clear certain bosses. I'm trying to get, eventually, 6 characters I can do N Kalos. This is gonna be one of them. So, but the thing is, you can't get to N Kalos unless you actually farm Hexa. Like, you cannot get there with gear alone. So that is why I'm farming this. And yeah, it is one of my old mains. So beyond this, I still think I need to work on my bishop a little bit, but that's okay. Also my Lumi, Merc, and Shade, very likely. Farming and frag, yeah, and levels. I do also want to get this to 285 anyways. So mainly the main goal is 285. And the frags will just come with it. Frags, I guess, is just a byproduct, which is okay. What's up, Pengu? So you would have 2 Legion Champ Kana? No, because they have to be unique. My other Kana... No, my Xenon is 290. You actually have to have unique champions. I do have 2 strong Kanas, but I can only put one of them into Legion Champions. So Anguim on the rise once again, a little bit. Little bit. Trying to get this to 285. Other classes do you want to have as Legion Champions? So my list right now is Xenon, Bishop, Kana is my first 3. They only released 3 at the start. And then the latter 3 are Lumi, Merc, and Shade. M3 and 4 like Giga Juice the class. Not very hopeful, but whatever. That is fine. You think you'll like more Shren? I don't know. I think at this point I played too many classes. I don't think I would make another anyways. So I feel like even if I liked it, I probably wouldn't play it. Honestly. It's mostly just gonna be a Link skill plus Legion block for me. Very likely. Also, T1 just got railed at Dragon. Wow. 4-man Rel ult. The fuck, dude? Hoping anniversary will have some sort of Erder or a sack. There will be. There will be. Manifesting, dude, that was kind of a really gross engage. Getting relled. Faker the only one that's standing to the side. Rel pulls everyone with the Ori ult. That was crazy. Straight into the MF ult. Damn. When making my Mercedes 250 help me get to -4. I'm -3 right now. For what though? The thing is, percent applies first. So let's say on an Origin, which is a 6-minute cooldown, a 250 Mercedes is 6% cooldown reduction. It'll bring it down to 5-minute 38. But a 5% will bring it down to 5-minute like 42 or something. Is that true? I don't even know. DB. It's not the same. It won't be the same thing. It depends what the base is, right? Because if you have like a 20-second skill, like the longer the skill is, the more Mercedes applies. The shorter it is, I mean, applies less. So it's useful for DB for longer cooldowns. Like if you need more rotations of your Origin or like a higher buffer in long fights, having Mercedes is very useful. It's actually the best thing that you could probably do. I recommend, if you're getting a 250 block, Mercedes should be first. Bot and Tornado, mainly farming with a relatively low CD. I see. TOF cape and get -5. Yeah, I think. I don't know what exactly changes DB gets in the future, if they get any at all for that stuff. Like cooldown changes. Maybe you want to take a look at that. Or maybe Clifford plays DB and he knows. No CD changes of the latest KMS. I see. I do play DB. Seems good. It's ass in parentheses. Yeah, I think you do need a -5 to farm like really well. -4 probably is okay. Yeah, I don't think Mercedes does anything for farming that much. Because you do want the bigger flat from the hat. -5 was good pre-Janus. Yeah. -3 is okay with the Threads of Fate cape. Damn, game 3. Can't wait to keep till if you want -4 and save a bit of money. Very true. Very true. These are very good comms. This game is turbo stomped. That's crazy. Not too many items of Star Force. Not sure if -4 is worth at the moment, but we'll sure do TOF for Cape. I feel like you probably could get away with less. I don't know. I feel like most classes, if you're not ball farming, you could just dusk farm. I think dusk farming is kind of good. But I don't know if Dual Blades Dusk is like that strong. It is what it is. Just farming preference, I guess. Ah, yeah, Shadow Partner goes crazy. See inventory bugged again, can't put new items in it. I do not know. I do not know. CBC Market, have you seen this website? I did. I saw it on Reddit. I scrolled through it, but like, I don't know. It's okay. I I mean, it displays the same information, or searching on Steam so ass though. Oh, is it? I don't know. Seems fine to me. Or well, why is searching bad? You just search for the item name, no? We have a bunch of items listed or buy offers. You have to scroll down a bunch every time to search for a new item. Um, I mean, don't you just do this though? It's gonna brick my thing. Don't you just do this? And then here's the search. You just go to library, Maple, Market, and then you search. I mean, I don't know. Like it displays the same information to me. I actually don't know. Is there like a feature on the site that doesn't isn't contained in Steam Market? I don't know, because like to me it feels like it's the same. Yeah, that was a fast game. As I stated prior, if you search for an item with one result on the page, it would just take you to the direct item. It is the back button research. Oh, I don't think that's true. Oh, does it? Eternal clockwork. No, I don't think that was ever true for me. Can any of you check real quick if you can put anything on the Steam inventory? I don't have scissors. I don't really plan on selling anything at the moment. Is doing that the first 2 weeks on release? Oh. Really? I don't think that's ever happened for me. I took something out yesterday and it worked fine. Oh yeah, I could take stuff out. I actually put something on my Mercedes the other day. Dude, I've gotten like 2 frags. What is this? Oh, there we go. Nice. Complaining works, I guess. I'm working today? Maybe. How much X do you have in your characters? My Xenon's maxed. Everything else is kind of eh. My Bishop is like, I want to say like 4,000 frags, maybe. It's 80k hexa converted. The rest, much lower, like literally unlocks, and that's about it. This character probably, yeah, this character definitely has the second most hexa. But it's not much. Maybe close to 1,500 so far. Stream's pretty late today. Yeah. Um, I started a stream, but I'm also multi-streaming to YouTube to do a little testing. Um, but it like crashed in the middle, so I had to restart the stream. I might have started streaming like 3 hours ago. Definitely still late though, but yeah. I'll probably stream after the next T1 DK game. They're on tiebreak, pretty sure. Do you have any thoughts about streaming on Kick too? No. Why? The Maple category is like dead on Kick the last time I checked. Like shit is a complete ghost town. No? I should remember it exists. Yeah. It did give me the option to stream on TikTok. I don't have a TikTok, but it's dead. I just checked. Yeah, I don't think anyone streams there. So like, there's no point. Definitely would not move to Kick. Might have to monopolize all the Kick viewership. Okay, there's no one watching on Kick anyways. I just refreshed it and some guy went live. Okay. This is some crazy investigation. $276 bearish ad from Brazil. Wow. I'm definitely getting tired. It is 5. Jesus. New coupons. Fresh WAP? No, not fresh WAP. Like mini? I'm still waiting for the T1DK game. They are on game 3, so. You think we're getting 2-minute changes with third, fourth mastery? No. That is gonna come later. Like, for sure. Are you getting content to 285? Yes. That is the goal. 285 and then whatever frags we get along the way. I think. We're getting Hexes, M3, M4, Hexes at 3, SF changes at once. No, don't think so. SF changes come the patch after? I think Hexes at 3 is not even the same thing as M3, M4. What was M3, M4 with? No, that might be it. I think we do get those two at the same time. Oh, Hex at 3 was a Destiny weapon. There you go. M3, M4 came with one other thing, and I forgot what it was. GG. Oh yeah, Mega Burn. That was the entire thing. And yeah, buff sequence. Oh well, small things, kind of. Well, I guess M3 and 4 is pretty big, but I will go to sleep after this WAP. Game 3 is starting and probably will finish before I finish this coupon. Exit boosters also coming with M3 and 4. Ah, that'll be useful. That's actually very useful. When was the buff changes thing where you can use all your buffs once before bursting? M3 and 4. Yeah, that's skill sequence. MP weekly? There's also supposed to be a daily change too sometime. I think that might come with MPE. Where they reduce most dailies to 100 kills. I think it's for no, it's not for Arcane. Arcane might be 100. I don't know. The grandest ones is you reduce it 200 per region that you unlock. So if you're like in Odium, then your Cernium becomes 100 kills. Dude, I don't know. Honestly, I vaguely know things. I don't know the sequence that they come. I just know that they're coming. Oh well. 500, 300, yeah. Arcane River is also affected? Mm-hmm. That's neat. Faster dailies for mules, I guess. Well, I didn't see the support pick on DK side. What was that? It was Pantheon. Oh, so it's Poppy support Pantheon jungle? What? What happened? Honestly, don't know. What was that? Arcane River weeklies go from 45 to 120 a week? Yes, that does happen. So it's actually worth doing. Instead of 2.25 days, it's worth 6 days instead. For a weekly, that's quite good. You normally stream at this time? No. This is a little later than I usually stream, but I took a nap, drank some caffeinated tea, so I'm not too tired, but I could go to sleep now. Good evening is crazy. Hey! We are watching the T1 DK game and then going to bed, so see if it ends quickly. No, today, no, I do, but I am work from home today. So in the meantime, we will just farm. I have a final in 2 hours. Good luck. GL. Easy. I definitely am getting tired. Damn. I woke up, I was watching YouTube shorts, and then I see this guy, got me spooked. Ah, hey. Thought I was tripping. I am streaming to YouTube. Nice. YouTube algorithm goes crazy. We updated OBS and we're trying out multi-streaming a tiny bit, so just to test it, you know, see if it actually worked, and it did. Seems fine. Dub. I feel like I should adjust my cam. Yeah, it's all right. You watching anything? T1 versus DK. Game 3, they're 1-1 in the series. T1 is 5 winning lanes at the moment. Or yeah, I guess if you want to call it that. Baker's up hella CS. Almost 20 at the moment. Is Doran doing well? He's also up. Yeah, everyone's up at the moment. Could definitely sleep. Wow, not melted. I was earlier. Grats on not being melted. Mmm. Thank you. The focus at flash? Hmm. I kind of looked down, to be honest. We can upgrade something. Level 4 origin. Wow. Okay. Damn, that is a coupon, but the game is still going. I think I'll call it. That is good enough for now. Okay, T1 DK. League of Legends. One more? Nah, I'm bed. Our stream? Nah, it was I started 3 hours ago, but I'm also doing like a multi-stream test to YouTube. So OBS crash. I've been streaming for like 3 hours since 1 a.m. So maybe like 4.5 hours. Yeah, otherwise pretty short stream. It is what it is. Indeed. Rarely happens, I guess, but yeah, I messed with some scene, the vertical like layout, and then OBS didn't like it. So that's okay. Alright, it's time to bedtime. Goodbye.